Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's been a long time, huh? Yes, you might have noticed. Hi. You might have noticed something a little different this time around. I have a PNG. And yeah, if you want to see and support the amazing artists behind it, because it looks so cool, right? It looks awesome. Then have a look in the description, um, and support them because they're so good. It's so cool, right? Hi, hello. I missed all of you. I miss this. I miss streaming. Uh, and I don't know. I miss this. I miss this. Uh, but full transparency, slightly nervous, because I haven't done this in a while. Um, but yeah, thank you all for coming. How are y'all? Let me know. Let me know. Hello mods, thank you so much for modding the stream. Oh, this is your first time to the live? Oh, welcome! I hope you enjoy it. I really hope Neil wasn't completed this soon. I know. We will talk about that, don't worry. How am I? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. My friend just recommended you to me an hour ago, so I'm still new here. Wow. Well, welcome to the Crumpet community. I hope you enjoy it here. We are very nice, but also angsty. So I hope you like both of that. We need explanation. Alex's audio. Okay, we'll also talk about that. But in the beginning, we'll have a little talk about Neil because we got some stuff to do. Um, so yes, welcome to the stream. If you want to support, I have a link in the description of all my socials if you'd like. And if you let it there, English, it's already failing me. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. If you want to, if you want to support the channel, then there's the super chats. So, go for it if you feel that you would like to support. You're my first, yeah. But for the moment, let's talk to y'all. You're my first RP SMR. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much for your efforts and work. I waited for this so much. You're the best sucker. Ah, thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed Andrew's series. English isn't Englishing. It's always the case with streaming. You can hear how my brain actually works because I have to talk non-stop for 2 hours. Sokka, have you seen Oppenheimer or the Barbie movie yet? I have seen Oppenheimer. It's cool. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Loved it. The music, I elevated in the theater. Like, elevated. And also, Oppenheimer has one of, if not the most anxiety-inducing scene I have ever watched in my life. It was brilliant. If any of you have an opportunity to watch Oppenheimer in the cinema, I highly, highly recommend it. Are you going to continue the Civic series? Yes. I'm so sad I'm going in for a movie, so I might miss the live stream. That's okay. It'll be public, so and it'll stay up, so you can watch it after the movie. I hope you enjoy. So pin the link. Oh yes, of course. Will do. What the wait, hold up. What excuse me? Excuse me? Can I thank you? There we go. Yes, if you would like to join my Discord server, the link is pinned by Tracy. Thank you very much. I haven't watched it yet, but I really want to. Highly recommend. Saku, what do you feel about fanfiction of your audios? Go for it. I love it. I can't really stay for long, but I will watch this later, and thank you for being amazing, my man. Well, thank you for being here briefly. No spoilers. I haven't watched Oppenheimer. Oh, I'm not spoiling anything. And nothing. Just that. So good. Discord, not Facebook. Wait, what? Did I say Facebook? Are you gaslighting me? Tracy, what are you doing? About the Noble series. About the Noble series. What? I'm just a normal anything fan. I've not agreed to something more than that. But thanks for being here. Thank you so much for doing what you do, Saku. You're literally comfort. I'm glad that you feel comforted in the audios that I make. Saku, do you stand in Hyper? No, I don't. My sister does, though. I stand 80s. Saku, I can't seem to find your Patreon. It's in the description, in the link. I need to study, but I don't want to go. No. I feel that. Don't worry. Study first, and then come back later. Alright? How's editing and recording your works going? Hope you're having fun. It is a lot of fun. Slightly stressful. Actually, that's a lie. Very stressful. But I make do, and it's going pretty well. Thank you for asking. Did you guys know Saku loves Taylor Swift? That is a lie. That is a lie. I love your sleep aids. Knock me out in minutes. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Stay hydrated. Yes, please stay hydrated. I'll wait about another minute and then we can get into Niall. What's your most favorite character? Oh, I can't. They're all like my children. I really can't. I can't choose. So many. It's my first time catching the stream. I didn't know you stand 80s. Who's your bias? Oh, Hongjun, of course. Hongjun, just because he's amazing. And at one point I modeled my look after him. And then when I went to the concert, because I had a VIP, I always talk about this story. I'm sorry for anyone who's heard this, but it's a core memory for me now. When I went through the VIP, like waving to them, Hongjun, I guess, knew that I had modeled myself after him, and he said thank you so much, which literally made my life. Yeah, made my life. So yeah. Saku, how many languages do you speak? 1, English, and I don't even speak that well, you know? What genre of music do you listen to usually? Orchestral. Modern orchestral. Love it. Love it. How's Kamari doing? He's currently shut out of my room. Because he will be very annoying if he's in here. So, yeah. Alright. So, who's your sister's bias in Hypen? It is Hisung. She's a Hisung bias. Right. Niall. Our baby Niall is at an end. So for those of you who are new to the channel, what I do is after a series ends, I make a live stream to give them a proper send-off. And this time it is Niall. The first time it was Andrew. That was quite a successful stream because we got to learn more about him and know about him. So it's kind of a tradition now, and I want to continue implementing it for other series that will end. Just a nice round off, tie up in a bow, and then send them on their merry way. Yes, best boy Niall. Best boy. He's a best boy, isn't he? So, what we also do is I like to allow y'all to contribute with canon ideas for the characters. So the first thing is birthday. I haven't decided a birthday for Neil because that is what y'all are gonna help me with right now. So can't remember how I did this the last time. But I think first we will choose a day and then we will choose a month. So. Give me a number and we'll see what stands out to me and I will pick. There is no law behind his birthday. Yeah, so it can literally be anything. Any day. Any day. Okay, let's have a look. Neil feels like a 14 kind of guy. 4, 6, 8. I'm seeing a few 6s. 77. Love it. The 29th of February. I feel sorry for the people who have their birthdays on the 29th of February. He's getting older every day. 21, 8. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 8s. But I'm also seeing... Oh no, 17th is Andrew's. November 17th is Andrew's birthday. So I don't want to do 17 again. That's funny. Should we go with 8? I quite like 8. Yeah, let's go 8. Okay, so his birthday is the 8th of... Right, now give me a month. Give me months. February, April, September, April. Oh, a lot of Aprils. Ooh, interesting. That's a lot of Aprils. Okay. 8th of April? Should we do that? 8th of April is Neil's birthday. Oh, hey Rev. Hi, thanks for being here. By the way, Reverie in the chat, you should totally check him out. Yeah. He's in the same line of work as I am. Just check him out. So should we do 8th of April? 8th of April. Okay. Right. He has... I need a piece of paper. But I know some of y'all are gonna remember this. I am not, so I have to write it down. Because my memory sucks. Okay. 8th of April. My baby Neil has a birthday. Pen, please work. Oh my god. Not the Aries. I do not believe... Well, that's just me, though. I do not believe in astrology. So, when it comes to my characters, I don't implement anything of that into their personality. He has the same birthday as my father. Well, it'll be easy to remember it. 8th of April. Alright. Oxy, that makes no sense. I don't believe it because I'm a Gemini. That's so counterintuitive. Alright. So, now that we've established his birthday, which is probably like one of the most important things that I do on this stream, or these live streams, let's get some questions about Neil. I would like to answer them because he is. I'll always say it. He's my baby. My baby. Hi, Saku. Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Hello. I have a question. Why do we pick a birthday at the end of the series and not the beginning? Because it's easier. Because if I did this in the beginning, you wouldn't know anything about the character. And plus, if I put any birthday lore in the series, then it doesn't give y'all much, like, leeway, you know, to be a part of canon. Niall's bias in 80s. Probably, okay, the first person that came to mind was Mingy. I think he would be a Mingy stan. How did you come up with the idea of Niall? Ooh, okay. I came up with the idea of Niall because I wanted to do an M4M series, with, I mean, the main idea wasn't really angst, but I knew it would be very angsty because of the themes that I wanted to explore. So I really wanted, instead of having the listener be the one who was betrayed, I wanted to explore how I would write a character being betrayed by the listener. And that seemed to be the best way to go about it, considering what type of character Niall is. And yeah, I just wanted to see how an M4M series would work and to kind of explore healing and trauma, and how everything isn't really cut and dry. So yeah, and then we got Niall. What was the anime listener and Niall watched? Oh god. Sane Silence. I made it. Sane Silence. Yes. There's always angst with Saku's audios. Yes, there is. Yes. Will you do more M4M in the future? I am not sure. I'm not sure. Is it pronounced? Yeah, it's pronounced Niall, not Nile, like the river. How do you actually pronounce Niall? Niall. Niall's sexuality. He is gay. How dare you give him so much trauma? I mean, that's a lot of my signature, isn't it? How long do you plan on streaming today? Maybe for a couple of hours. What is Niall's eye vision number? Is his eyesight really that bad? I really thought about it. I would say he can survive without glasses, but it's in his best interest to keep his glasses on him, you know? The series was genius, and it actually reminded me in a quote, "We all have bullied someone at some point. I realized how powerful words are and how bullying affects one's life. It was great." And I cried. Ah, yeah, I mean, bullying, oof. Like, you would think that it's kind of teasing or innocent in a way when you're younger, but you don't understand the repercussions of, like, how it can manifest in the future. How old is Niall? I think I made him... He's like 23, 24, right? I don't know. I know someone can fact check me. Because when it comes to numbers, I'm really bad at remembering. How tall do you think Niall is? Ooh, I would say... I feel like he's like 5'7", 5'8". Yeah. Yeah, 5'7", 5'8", for sure. What are the colors you associate with Niall? What colors he likes to wear? I feel like he's more muted. So like beiges, browns. He wouldn't go khaki. Yeah, more of the brown, maybe like maroon. Those kind of warm colors. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh, 22, 23. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Moxie. Thank you for the support. Saku, what is Neil's music genre? Oh, J-pop. J-pop, K-pop. Yeah, he's very into that for sure. What other kinds of anime does Neil like to watch? I feel like he would watch romance anime and isekai. Isekai anime. Yeah, he would definitely be into isekai for sure. What is Neil's MBTI? Oh my god. I have to do the MBTI for Neil. I'll do that some other day. I have no idea. He's definitely an I. An I. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know the other letters. Saku, people think you're leaving YouTube? What? What? I'm not leaving YouTube. Who said that? What was your favorite episode from the series? Ooh. Part 5. It's always the part 5s because I bringing Hydro into it. Hydro King, you should totally check him out, by the way. Hydro voiced Danny, who was Neil's bully in high school, and to construct that whole thing, I loved it. It just flowed when I was writing it. Like the listener thinking that maybe the listener thinking that maybe what Neil needs is to confront his bully directly without telling him. So the listener had the best intentions, but they did it in the worst way. And that was great. That was so good to finally have that conflict out right in the open, and for Neil to then move and convert his anger. That's not the right word, but I know what I want to say here. To move his anger to the listener. Loved it. Loved it. What is Neil's house in Hogwarts? He's definitely a Hufflepuff. Definitely a Hufflepuff. I feel like Neil loves to paint his nails. Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like he would as well. Saku and his cursed part 5s. What are Neil's favorite animals? The first one that came to mind is fox. I feel like he would like foxes. What? I feel like Neil's listener is very smart but misguided. Himbo. Neil's listener is very smart. They're very smart. But yeah, I think they are misguided, but they can be naive. They can be a little naive as well. Would Neil wear a dress? Yeah, I won't put it past him. I don't see why not. I'm going to sleep. It's late. Oh, good night. Good night for all of those who are on the east side of the world from me. What would Neil's favorite book be? I don't know because I don't read. So my trove of information for when it comes to books is very small. Are we putting Neil in the maid outfit next? Oh, good idea. Yes. I've always loved writing, and he inspired me to start writing more. And I wrote a whole backstory for the listeners on like 3 separate series. Oh wow, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Saku, is Neil's listener taller than him? Probably, yes. Does Neil have any siblings? No. Not that I know of. I don't think so. I think he's an only child. What is Neil's comfort food? Ooh, good question. Neil's comfort food. I feel like his comfort food would be crisps. Yeah. Crisps or cake. One of the two. Which one of your characters would Neil like or be friends with? Ooh, I feel like he would... Now, this isn't canon. I'm just saying who I think he would be friends with. I think he would be good friends with Jonah and Nico. Because I feel like Nico would get along more with Neil, because I feel like Neil would ask Nico to learn like anime openings and stuff. I think that would be cute. I was wondering if Neil is the type to cry while reading. Yes. Does the listener have siblings? Ooh, I haven't really thought about listener and like their kind of if they have siblings or not. I really should put that into a later series, I think. But at the current moment, no. The 5'3" and under listeners will never be taller than any of the characters. That is true. What's Neil's favorite color? I'm gonna say red. I feel like red. Red would be his favorite color. What sort of things would be on Neil's bucket list if they have one? Ooh, good question. I think one would be having an art piece that he makes to be recognized by who it's inspired by. Like if he did an art piece of a character in an anime and like the voice actor saw it, that would make it that would be everything to him. Do all your characters have the appearance of the thumbnails? Yes. Is there any food that Neil doesn't like? I feel like he's a sweet boy. So if he's a sweet boy, I feel like he would try to like fermented foods, but in the back of his mind is like, no, I do not like this. So like kimchi. I don't think he would like kimchi. Neil seems like the person who would like enjoy autumn. Yes, for sure. What? Neil ends up doing profile pictures of characters for a VA. That's what, you know what? He wouldn't mind doing that either. I don't think he would mind doing that. He would absolutely take commissions from VAs to do their characters and their OCs. I love that. So Neil went to college, right? Yes. What if one of his professors was Marston? He didn't study literature or history, so that would be physically impossible. Hi Taku, this is first stream. Oh, welcome! I hope you enjoy it. Kimchi is good. I hated it when I first had it, but I was like, oh man, this is so good for me, so I have to eat it, kind of thing. But then I actually started to enjoy it. Saku, do you think Neil could draw? That's his whole thing. That's his whole thing. No, that's what he does. He draws. He's an artist. Would Neil wear Converse or Nikes? Converse. He would be more of a Converse boy. Who's Neil's favorite K-pop group? Ooh, K-pop. I feel like he would like Oh, I feel like he would like Enhypen. Yeah, he would like Enhypen, and he would like 80s, and he would like Skiz, and he would like. I feel like he would like Dreamcatcher as well. Saku, do you like bibimbap? I love bibimbap. I make bibimbap. Sorry if this was covered in an audio, but what would his pet peeves be? Pet peeves. Pet peeves. I feel like he's kind of a perfectionist, so when things are out of order, I feel like he would get a little annoyed. Like if someone puts something somewhere, or no, if he put something somewhere, and then someone moved it, and he couldn't find it anymore, that would be a pet peeve of his. For sure. Or if he's like me, when they lose their lip balm. If you put it yeah, a pet peeve for himself. Putting stuff somewhere, and then you reach for it and you can't find it anymore. That's me. That's Neil. Sakuverse is a fan-made or canon website. Sakuverse is a fan-made website by Blue, who is here, actually. And she did a wonderful job. Saku, who would Niels bias in 17 if he were to stand that group? Ooh. I don't know all of the names, so I'm just gonna say Vernon. No, he would absolutely love Vernon. Who am I kidding? Does he play guitar? No, he doesn't. That would be really cute, though, for him to play an instrument. I feel like he's so tied up with his artistry right now that I don't think he would. What would Neil's love language be? Ooh. I need to hold on. I need to look up the love languages. Love languages. Oh no, it's 5, right? 5 love languages. Words of affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, physical touch. I feel like Neil would be words of affirmation and quality time. Yeah, those would be his top 2. For sure. Let's see. Vernon, the power that man holds over me. Right? Would Neil dye his hair? Yes. Yes, he would. But I feel like he would be very dubious about it. Or maybe that's just me. I think I'm just projecting onto these characters. If the listener and Neil were ever comfortable enough, what do you think his favorite ways to cuddle would be? Oh, I feel like he would absolutely be the type. He would love this, where if you picture the listener sat up against like the headboard of the bed, and then Neil has his back to the listener's chest, and they cuddle that way. Like, I feel like that's such a cute way to cuddle, and for him to also feel comforted and like just wrapped in warmth. Yeah. I feel like he would like that. Does he like gravy? Yes. What would be Neil's favorite types of films? I feel like he would like rom-coms. Rom-coms, chick flicks, you know, those kind of movies, but also fantasy. Saku, do you ever plan to color your hair? No. Was doing Neil's accent difficult? Kind of. Because there's certain ways that you say certain words, and the way that the sentence moves because of it, it's quite difficult. And it's difficult to maintain it too. Does Neil have any piercings? Probably, I would say an ear. Yeah, a couple of ear piercings. Aside from museum dates, what other dates would Neil and listener prefer? Oh, I feel like they would prefer like the stupid ones, like the real wacky ones. Maybe escape rooms, or you know, those kart, like go-kart. The real fun ones where they could just have a laugh, be stupid, and just have fun. Yeah. If Neil played Overwatch, who would he main? He would main... I feel like he would main Kiriko. Yeah, I think he would main Kiriko. He would be a support. Do you think Andrew would be the type to like cuddles? Yes. Everyone's the type to like cuddles. And Naruto run? Yes. Yeah. Yes, they would. For sure. I used to do that when I was a kid, so it only makes sense that I put Niall in that same group. Niall would definitely be a support main, right? Does Niall have a tattoo? No. Wacky dates are the best. It's been years that I've had this opinion and nobody can change it yet. The wacky dates are the best ones because you remember it more. Where was Niall's listener before? US or somewhere else? Oh no, they were in England, just a different part. I already dropped watching My Happy Marriage for this. Well, welcome. Hi. I'm so proud of Niall crying right now, right? His character arc was... I'm quite proud of it myself. Sako really knows how to make a story between the characters and the listener. So much respect. Ah, thank you. I'm still learning on how to perfect it. I never will perfect it because there's so many different ways it can go. But I really do enjoying it. Really do enjoy it. Civic likes cuddles. Oh, cuddles with fire. Geordie character wear. No. That is not happening. Never. Does Niall practice any sport? No. Would Niall like Genshin Impact? I feel like he would gush over the male characters. Also, which Genshin character would he be if you know any or play the game? He would definitely like Genshin Impact. Yeah, he would get sucked into that game so bad. I don't know what character he would be though. No idea, because I don't play it, and I never will. I mean, I know some, but... What type of game does Niall like to play? Yeah, I feel like he would like Genshin, he would like Overwatch, he would like... kind of those free-to-play MMOs, or a game where he can play with other people. But at the same time, I feel like he would like RPGs too. Like Final Fantasy. Of course, I just default to Final Fantasy. Niall is shorter than the listener and wears glasses with brunette hair. Oh yeah, he's definitely shorter. He definitely wears glasses, and I'm pretty sure he has brunette, like a light brunette hair. If we hugged Civic, he'd probably set us on fire. Yes, true, very true. What is the listener's sexuality? Oh, Tracy! What? Thank you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to. Thanks for the support. What is the listener's sexuality? The listener is gay. They are 100% gay. Does he love to read? I'm just gonna say yes. I don't know what he likes to read, but I would say yes. Who's Niall's favorite Final Fantasy character? I feel like he would like, oh god, there's so many! Alright, I'm gonna pull from my experience now. Out of all of the characters that I know, I feel like he would like... Oh, that's hard. I feel like he would like the kind of rugged characters. So maybe Gladio from 15, or maybe Bosch from 12. Yeah. I think he'll like the stereotypically handsome ones, like Tidus and Cloud and Sephiroth. Basically everyone from 7, let's just face it. But he would also secretly like the nice muscular men like Gladio. Sevik is hot, literally. Yes. Neil reads high fantasy. Yes. Actually, yeah. Is there an art medium Neil dislikes doing, or does he like to try all things? I think, yeah, I think he would like to try all things so that he can make his own style, you know? Let's see. I'm still quite new to this community, but I'm just wondering who is Astral and Julian. I can't seem to find them on your playlists. Oh, they are Patreon exclusives. That's why you cannot find them. I feel like he also likes Junji Ito. Oh, horror. Yes. Actually, I feel like he would go to them because of the art style. It's very unique, and you kind of like Junji Ito has a very established look with their works. So yes, I think so. I think he would be definitely. He'd be the type to read manhwas, like the Chinese ones, the fantasy and action. Yes, I feel like he would. Oh, Oxy, join the Oxy cult. We hold monthly karaoke's. Yes, thank you so much for the super chat, Oxy. Yes, Oxy does hold monthly karaoke's in the server. If you would like to join, the link is pinned at the top. Yes, I feel like Neil would watch the C dramas. Yes, my Patreon is strictly 18+, so please respect that if you are a minor. Thank you. And yes, also no spoiling Patreon content in here for those who are a part of it. Thank you. Neil accidentally trying to control Z while drawing on paper. That is so cute, but I feel like he would do that. I really feel like he would do that. Just like Luca walking into a fridge and apologizing. Absolutely. Is Andrew gay? No. Andrew is I would just say pan. All of them are pan except for the ones that except for Neil, basically. Who is your favorite listener out of all your videos? My favorite listener? Ooh, that's difficult. My favorite, I quite like Xanthus's listener. Xanthus's listener I like. Dontus's listener I like. Yeah, off the top of my head, they are my favorites, I think. Does he have any regrets? Neil? Oh, and a regret that Neil might have would be, let's see. English, Jesus. A regret that I think Neil would have would be not being more spontaneous and not being more out there, like not being more extroverted. I think that would be quite a big regret of his, like not doing it more and not being more confident in himself. After all this week, I thought they were straight. Oh, Andrew? All of my characters, because they're M4A, so they have to cater to everyone. So they cannot be straight, they cannot be gay, unless it's Neil. Has he ever thought of making a webtoon webcomic? Yes! I feel like that would be a really good, a really big goal of his. To be like a webcomic artist. Because it's quite easy. Actually, no, I take that back. It's doable to make a webcomic. But marketing it and getting it out there would be the hardest part. But I feel like he would have a lot of fun making it. And he would make stories too. Yeah, I think so. I I really thought Niall was a redhead. He kind of is. Wait, hold up. I need to... Hold up, I need to see something. Did I just retcon a character accidentally? No, he is. He does have, like, ginger roots. He does. Let's see. I wonder how Niall would act like... Oh, if he has art block? If he had art block, he would be so sad. He would... I kind of feel like he would try to get it back by just doodling. And then hoping that something... that something comes out of it, you know? Will we ever get Andrew's twin's name? Or it's a mystery which will never be solved? I think it could be Mark or something like that. It will never be solved. You will never know. Is there any series you regret making or didn't like? Yes. And I just have to say Oxy. Because Oxy knows. Because they're in the trash. How about Jonah? Is he pan? Everyone is pan except for Niall. It will never be... Yes, it will never be so. I'm sorry. Every opportunity I get, I have to. I have to. It's preemptive self-defense. That's what it is. Do y'all think Niall would have a pet turtle or some kind of weird pet? Honestly, out of all of the characters, I feel like Niall would be the one to have the weird pet. I don't think he would have a snake. But I feel like he would. I feel like he would have a pet turtle. Yeah. Hearing your voice now reminds me of the breakup. Hoo. It breaks my heart. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that soon. Don't you worry. You guys see how rude the talk is to his wants you to stop listening to it and stand me instead. Okay, Oxy. I feel like Niall has freckles. He does have freckles. He does. You're right. Has Niall ever been to Disneyland before? No. But I feel like he would want to go. Oh! Thank you for the super chat! Please give Taylor a chance? No, never. I made it to a soccer stream, let's go! Hi, thanks for being here. Niall would have one of those cute geckos. Oh! Yeah. An amphibian of some sort, maybe? Or like a reptile? Something like that I feel like he would have, just not a snake. What would his spiritual animal be? Ooh. Honestly, I feel like it would be a fox too. Yeah, I feel like he gravitates towards foxes. I don't know why. It's just come into mind for me. Wait, DB? Oh, hi, DB. Thanks. Hi. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for being here. You said in your live streams years ago that there would be an isekai story audio. Do you still plan on doing that? Yes and no. Yes, because I already have the artwork for him. And no, because I don't know when I'm going to do him. Yes. Nice art, my guy. Right? It's nice, right? Thank you very much for allowing me to have said art, DB. Thank you. I feel like he'll have a chameleon. Yes, no. I feel like he would have a chameleon too. Any kind of reptile like that. I know this sounds really bad, but for the longest time, because I didn't really read the titles, I didn't know Niall was gay. Yeah. Yep, he is 100% gay. Saku, it's already been a year since I started listening to your audios, and I'm so glad I did, because they're also interesting and fun. Keep up with the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here all this time and supporting. I really appreciate it. Would Niall scream like a kid on a roller coaster? No, I feel like he would enjoy it. I feel like he would enjoy the roller coasters. To be honest, I thought Neil might have been Andrew's brother because of how you connect every story with each other. A lot of people actually had that same idea when I first brought him out, but I feel like it's just because he's British. Any any new character who's British that I bring out, people are like, "Oh, is this Andrew's brother? Oh, is this Andrew's brother?" You know what I mean? But I love that because I love the theories. I love the theories. I love the questions. I love reading them, so it's great. I also thought Neil was Andrew's brother. See, I told you. Oh, DB, yes, DB didn't do the art. DB was the connection for me to be able to have said art. So thank you again, DB. Yes, the artist is in the description if you would like to check them out, which I highly, highly recommend. British people all know each other, confirmed? Yes, it is confirmed. We all know each other. We're on an island. Of course we know each other. One time when one of your audios came out, I was driving home, so I just put it on the speaker with my mum in the car. Bold choice. Bold choice. But, awesome. I came here, Saku, talking about reptiles? Yes. About what kind of pet Neil would have. I think my favorite part of the story was how real and absolutely adorable the ending was. I resonate with him a lot. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, for his story, I really wanted for it to be relatable to people who are kind of in the same situation, and for people to recognize that it's a very real thing, and the fears that he carries, the trauma that he carries, are very real to a lot of people in the world, like being bullied at such a young age for kind of being who you are, and then being forced back and kind of regressing, and then facing the world in that regressed state with all of that trauma. It's really difficult to navigate the world like that, and then to come back and face all of that head on, to face not only the listener who he liked and who kind of betrayed him, basically, but also the bully who instigated all of that in the first place. And then for them to kind of come to an understanding, and for Neil to understand that it's okay to love, and it's okay to have fears, and it's okay to move forward with apprehension, but at the same time feel invigorated, and to feel good in his own skin, you know? That's what I wanted to do. And I think I did that pretty okay, to be honest. I was okay, full disclosure, because we're still talking about Neil. Full disclosure, I was going to put so much more angst in his story, like a lot of angst. I was going to have something happen to his mother. Like, I had set it up in the beginning of his mother being kind of sick, but I was going to escalate that. And there was, like, I had it planned out in my book. Actually, let me see. Let me get my book with my ideas. Wow, this book is falling apart, man. Damn. Let's see. Yeah, see, so I put in my book, in my idea book, part question mark, because I didn't know which part it was going to be. Neil's mum was rushed to hospital, and Neil didn't know who else to call. They sit together, and Neil is in need of comfort. That was going to be a part. And I decided not to put it in, because the way I was writing it, I was like, I don't think it would work. Either I don't think it would work, or I wanted the story to go in a different direction. Like, I didn't want them to bond that way. I wanted them to bond in a different way, which is why I scrapped the idea. So there's a lot of ideas that come to my mind that you never know of. So that's either great on your part or bad on your part, depending on what I decide to write. Oh my god, no to season 2 for Niall, I guess. Yeah, there will be no season 2 for Niall. No, they will not. What the hell, Saku? What's the obsession with angst and hardship? They are good story tropes, but I want to not fear a video of yours for once. Well, that is Luca, to be honest. Luca has pretty much none of that. But for my particular stories, I like angst, I like hardship, but it's not angst and hardship, it's more conflict. I like conflict, and I like butting heads, and I like character development. So I always put them in my videos somehow. If in future Niall ever meets Luca, they would be besties. I just know it. Oh, of course! That would be such a cute video. Niall and Luca together. That's actually a good idea. I might think about that later. Let's see. Yeah. Huh? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Niall is probably my favorite character of your channel. I relate to him quite a bit, and seeing him have such a cute ending was so heartwarming. Thank you for your hard work. Ah, thank you so much. I'm so glad. So very glad. I wanted to kind of do that because, like, I mean, I'm pretty much gay myself, so I wanted to make a story that kind of resonated with me a little bit more as well, you know? Luca is too cute for angst. Exactly. Saku, do you think Niall will have a drawing tablet like mine? Niall will have a much better drawing tablet because he makes that is his work. That is his passion. Please sleep if you need to. The VOD will be available later. Yes, indeed. Saku, you're so cute. Thank you. Don't mix Luca and angst. I don't want to. And it's really strange because whenever I try to write angst with Luca, nothing comes to mind. Like, I can't. And I don't know why. Maybe I think it's just because he's so sweet. He's just so sweet. And the way that his life is, the way that he is with his listener, I just can't. So, you know, that's just how it is. Unless I come up with something. Would Niall have a goldfish? Blah, blah. Read, man. Would Niall have a goldfish? Maybe, because they're quite low maintenance. So maybe. Luca is a character we must protect from the creator of angst. Yes, but he is officially, like, what's the word? He is officially protected by me. Let's see. Are you planning on doing any more collabs with other ASMR channels? Always. I'm always up for collabs. But the way that my schedule is right now, I don't think I can accept I don't think I can accept any more. Oh, but Luca is precious, yes. I'm a trans guy and gay. How should I come out to my parents? I really struggle with coming out to them. Ooh. Yeah, it is always difficult coming out to the people you love, right? Honestly, I would suggest try to make a comfortable environment to kind of sit down with them and tell them as honestly as you can, but maybe beforehand to kind of gauge how they are. Bring up a conversation about it, like not entirely about you, but about maybe a friend, or suggest that a friend is in the same situation as you are, just to gauge their reactions, because then you want to be safe when you do it. So, yeah, I would suggest doing that first. And then if you are comfortable enough and if you think that they would actually listen, then make a day to be like, all right, I would like to, you know, I want to talk about something with you. That's very important to me, you know? But good luck. Good luck. I'm rooting for you. I appreciate you, and you are completely valid. Luca angst will be about the cat for sure. That's the only way. That's the only way that I was thinking about angst. I was like, well, if I'm going to put angst in Luca, then something must happen to the cat. You know? Like, but I'm like, I don't want to do anything to the cat. So, yeah. Yes, good night to those going to bed. Good night. This chat is very comfortable, and Saku is a very comfort person for. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you enjoyed here. Even the gods above know Luca is too sweet for angst. Exactly. Even me. He is too sweet for angst. I cannot do it to him. So, I'm not killing the cat. I didn't say I was gonna do that. What? Thank you, Saku. Your advice really helped me boost my confidence to come out to them. Thanks a lot. No worries. Good luck. Good luck. I'm rooting for you. How did Neil's parents react to the listener and him dating? Oh, they are very supportive. Very, very supportive. I didn't want to add more angst, you know, like to the fact that this happened to him at school and then his parents also don't accept him. Like I wanted for him to have a supportive network, because he said so himself, if it wasn't for his mother, he would have quit life, basically. What if Mocha meets Kamari? Kamari would absolutely swipe and destroy Mocha. When is my next upload? Next Saturday. Every 2 weeks. Mocha is no longer safe. No, Mocha is safe. Luca is safe. I promise. I promise. Andrew's too sweet for angst too? Nah. Nah. Luca is the only safe one. I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Okay, so any last questions for Neil? Because then we'll take a quick, like a little 2-minute break. And we will talk about other things. What would Neil order at Greg's? I feel like he would get a sausage roll. Maybe a sausage roll and a steak bake. Yep. I swear to God, if Luca is not safe, I'm gonna go to it. Don't worry, he's safe. He is very safe. I'm still stressing about. We will talk about him in a minute. Don't worry. Just the last questions of Neil, and then we'll move on to other things that you'd like to ask me. Do you think Neil would put up a picture frame of his own artwork? Yeah. Like, if he was really proud of it, why not? You know? Does Neil know that we all love him? Aww. I'll pass this along. I will absolutely pass it along. I'm preparing my Alex questions right now. Yes, you do that. Neil making cool merch would be great. He would do that, and he would do very, very well at it. Oh yes, the mod takeover. Yes, just while I am off for like a minute. Would Neil's mom have artwork of his around the house? Yes. She would be the type to dote on Neil. She absolutely loves him. She spoils him when she tries to, at least. I bet the next batch of questions are about Alex. Oh, I know they're gonna be about Alex. Would Neil have extra audios like how Andrew had? All of them will be. Like, even though a series is finished, they will come back in some form of way, just not as a series. So it's just be like one shots, little OVAs kind of things. But for Neil, I'm not actually quite sure. I don't know. I can see Neil selling cute animal pins on Etsy. Yes. Oh, enamel pins? Wait, enamel or animal? Oh, bye, Kai. Thank you so much for modding. Thank you. Take care. Imagine Neil painting the listener in a stickman art style. Stickman art style? What, just drawing a stickman of the listener? He would totally do that. Do you think Neil would like to sell merchandise on a stand at a convention? I think he would love to have his own stand. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be one of his goals, to be honest. To be at a convention and sell his artwork. Definitely. I think the... Oh, wait. Oh, right, that's about Alex. Not yet. Would Neil play video games? Yes. Definitely. The chaos that is your accent, I'm in love. My accent is so chaotic. Ever since I started doing these these audios, my accent is it's a bunch of stupid. That's what it is. It goes from American to British to... I'm not even gonna say Australian, because my original accent is kind of Australian in the way that I say things, which is why people think I'm Australian. So my accent is just everywhere. Does Neil always wear his Bob Ross apron while cooking? Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he's proud of it. He loves it. Will Neil cosplay? Yes. Definitely. I mean, he talked about it in the... Is it in the finale that he talks about it? That they both cosplay? Yeah, because they talk about the convention. They talk about going to the convention. But he would absolutely cosplay. Because he was talking about... I think he has some... he has a bit of apprehension about going with the listener to a convention as two popular characters, like male characters from a series, knowing that they get shipped together. But I feel like he would also like that at the same time. Like, probably people at the con asking them to have pictures of them kissing or stuff. He would secretly enjoy that, I think. Because it's like him able to show affection to the listener, but also in a place where it's comfortable to do so because of the people who attend, you know? Would Neil and listener play Minecraft? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Neil would be so cute if he dresses up as a pumpkin. Well, hell... Oh, that's so cute. If there's any artists in here, seeing Neil dressed up as a pumpkin for Halloween would make my year. That would be so cute. Neil's favorite dessert? The first thing that came to mind was brownies. Brownies and ice cream. Will Neil have pineapple on pizza? Ooh, the controversial question. Ooh. No. I don't think he would. No, I don't think he would. No. Okay. I think we're going to end it there. With Neil. So, for now, I am going to go for like a minute. Mods, please entertain the crumpets, and I will be right back so we can talk about other things. I return. Hello. Whoa. Hello. Hello. What did I miss? What did I miss? Go away. This is my kingdom, Oxy. You are a mere subject. I missed everything? Ah, god damn it. The people love me. They just exposed my secrets? God damn it. Okay. Ah, okay. Right. So, now that we have said a proper farewell to Niall, my baby, my beautiful, beautiful baby, let's talk about other things. So let's get some questions. They told everyone you're secretly American. I tried to stop them. Ah, man. God damn it. Alright. Gig is up, guys. I'm sorry. Alex Y. Okay, let's see. Is Andrew's listener an editor or something? Yes, Andrew's listener is like a book editor. So they edit manuscripts. So in the sleep aid audio, the listener was working way too hard, very, very tired. Andrew offered to mark, or not to mark, but to edit a part of the manuscript for them so that they could get some sleep. Saku, would you ever want to do a character that is like a singer or like a prince? Because I know you have Zaru, so I was just wondering. I'm never gonna have a singer on the channel because I can't sing. So that's out. Yeah, Saku is American. He would never mess up his R's. The R's suck. They actually suck. I'm sorry, but they do. I hate them. Saku, apologize now. When you released Alex's audio, I started bawling my eyes out that my relatives asked me if I'm alright. Okay. So, for those of you who are new here, first of all, welcome. But also, I love it when I make my audience cry. Love it. Love it when I make the crumpets cry. Because that means that I've tugged on some heartstrings. And they are invested enough to cry, which means I've done my job correctly. So when I hear that people have cried, I mentally pat myself on the back. Saku, drinks our tears. I do. Yes, I do. I have a mug of crumpet tears. When I listened to that last Alex audio, I made a whole drama out of it. I proper went for it and cried so much. Bestie loves our tears. I was crying too. I actually refused to watch the breakup because I'm scared. Whoa. How nice of me, right? I love it. I do feed on, yes. So, yes, about Alex. Let's hear your opinions. Let's hear your questions, because I know a lot of you are just waiting to ask them. So let's see. When is Elias and Zaris making a comeback? All series have their playlists now. All characters have their playlists. If it doesn't say complete, then there's going to be another part. When they come out, I don't know. Where did Alex's listener go? Oh, in the end of the audio? I don't know. They just went out. They couldn't stay in there any longer. I feel like we're getting a bad ending. What's up with law students losing their significant others? I don't know, man. I don't know. I refuse to watch the breakup until a makeup video comes out. I can't handle it. Well, what if there's never a makeup audio? Then you'll never be able to watch them. Why did Alex not want to do long distance? I mean, he says it in the video, but it's because the listener... Because if the listener is so hung up on who he hangs out with while they're together, then just think of how much worse it would be if the listener can't even see him. So their mind would be going, instead of 1,000 miles a minute, like 1,000,000 miles a minute. Is Alex gonna have a happy ending? I have no idea. I don't know. I love how realistic it all was. That's the point. Alex needs to stop gaslighting listener. I was ready to jump through the... I don't know if he was Okay, I will say, though. I've read every single comment, right? I do that on my YouTube. I read every single comment as they come up. And the difference in opinion really surprised me, but in a good way. Like, people have so many different perspectives when it comes to Alex's story right now, and I'm living for it. I love it. Because it's like, some people are on Alex's side, some people are on listener's side, some people are neutral, and they understand both sides. It's great. I love the discourse. I think Alex lost his feelings for listener and doesn't want to admit. See, that's what I mean. Like, I never said that, but you think that, which is amazing. You're so good at accents. Where are you from? I'm from Australia. So listener is like a clingy person. Yes, listener. I would say that. Yes. I haven't even watched it because I don't like breakups. I was like, I will watch when the next part comes out and we'll see from there. You're losing me. Enjoy after. Oh, is that a song? I understand both sides, but it's so painful. Right? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of give points to either side. Like, both sides have a point, but both sides are also in the wrong kind of thing. You know what I mean? I feel like Alex doesn't trust the listener as much as he says he does, weirdly. I don't know. I'm just sad about it. I mean, it happens, you know? It happens. The plots that you come up with are crazy. I must admit... Oh, Professor Marston is everyone's favorite series. Saku let the Delulu Crumpets Wattpad writers decide what happens next in his series. Pretty much. The Australians prove it, say water right now. Right now. Water. Active jealousy in a relationship shows a giant lack of trust to me anyway. So if Alex thought it was so severe that long distance wouldn't be possible, it's better they broke up. I'm on team Alex. See? That's what I mean. It's so good if you look at it from different perspectives. I know the Alex audio was heartbreaking, but I was living for the dream. Imagine if we're getting another episode of Alex and it started with few years later, where both Alex and listener don't have feelings with each other anymore. That's what I mean. So, to be honest, right now, I don't know where I'm going to go with his audio, because the part that just came out and the part before that, I knew that both of them were going to come out. Because like the first one was the setup, and then the second one is the actual conflict of saying, you know what, maybe we should break up. Like I thought I knew you. So now they're both really going through it. With the listener not being able to take it and leaving, and then leaving Alex with his own thoughts. But Alex also just springing that on him and being like, well, I think we should just break up, you know? So yeah, I mean, there's definitely gonna be another audio, but I don't know what kind of audio it'll be. It'll write itself, I think. Yeah, I think it will write itself. Alex is my favorite character. I don't know if I can live with them breaking up forever. Yeah, I know, but it does happen. And as much as I love the unrealistic, everyone gets a happy ending, you know, it's all flowers and rainbows and we can get past anything, you know, that kind of thought process, and like fairy tale endings, it doesn't always go like that. And as much as I do like to put some kind of fantasy into my audios, I do like realism as well. Not gonna lie, I feel like the breakup will help listener find themselves and work out their problems, and maybe in the future have a talk with Alex. Yeah, it's absolutely possible. Maybe the listener just can't handle the fact that Alex will go to a place where they can't be monitored because they have such a crippling anxiety about who he hangs around with. So maybe Alex is right in that respect. Like, maybe the listener needs time to really tackle it. Saku, you made it so real because it felt like a real life breakup. That was the plan. I kind of hate how Alex kept on saying that the listener was jumping to conclusions that he was going to break up with them, but ended up breaking up with them. Yeah, I mean, that's how people's mind kind of works in situations, right? They say one thing and then they completely contradict themselves. Oh, you're going to go, Oxy? Alright, bye. Thank you so much for modding. Thank you. Yes, Oxy, we know. Yes, we know. Go on. Alex's listener has trust issues. Alex's listener has major trust issues. It's, to be fair, it's good because the listener gets time to learn to not be clingy, and it's best to move on. Yeah. Saku, make Alex series as your ultimate angst series. Put us through your wrath angst, called Saku, and we can get the rest of this series with wholesome endings in return. I'm going to respectfully decline that. Is Matthias right, a boyfriend? Oh, will he come back soon? Probably not. Trust issues are a huge red flag to me. Yeah. Suck it. Oh, who is... Oh, I am not saying. I think the listener will have enough time to learn to trust themselves and others as well. Yeah. Maybe they do need a break. Maybe they need a break. Maybe they need to sort it out, you know? I would love for Alex to have a happy ending with the listener, but at the same time, I was in Alex's place, sorta, and in that place have a very, very different opinion. Yeah, I feel like if someone has been in one of those situations, either if they are the listener or if they are Alex, they would side more with that person. Which completely makes sense. Oh, it's been an hour already? Yeah, an hour and a half, kind of. Saku, do you personally think it's a healthy breakup? Well, they haven't really resolved it. So it hasn't technically happened yet. Because the listener just walked out. So there's no resolution. That we're still very in like... We're like at the end of part 2 in a story now. So now it's the next one will likely be the conclusion of the whole thing. I don't know whose side to be on, they both sound upsetting. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine, you know? Because you see both sides. Trust issues are valid. No, it's like major trauma, but they do need to relearn trust at some point. Exactly, trust issues are completely valid. Trauma is completely valid. But when it starts affecting someone else, then it's something that needs to be kind of like looked at more deeply, you know? By my logic, a cheater will cheat anyway, so it's a waste to expend extra energy trying to prevent it or monitor the person. I trust you until you give me a reason not to. Yeah, exactly. That is like a good logical way. But if someone is so scarred that they were cheated on, because Alex was cheated on too. I think some people forget that. Alex was also cheated on. So he understands the trauma of thinking that something could potentially happen. But he has dealt with it better than the listener has. Whereas, like, where he has, he's kind of, like, he's aware of his trauma, and he's aware of his trust issues, and he pushes that to the side because he knows how he should be thinking. Whereas the listener internalized it. And they're not really aware of how they're pushing that onto Alex. So it's a really interesting friction here, where they've both been through the same thing, but they both have dealt with it in very different ways, and now it's causing a lot of conflict and a lot of tension. So now it's all about trying to, if they can kind of come together, understand both points of view, and then move forward. Or maybe they're at a point where they are in two completely separate places, and it might be best for them to heal separately. You know? Those are the kind of like character dynamics that I love exploring in stories. Listener just needs a break. Me and the listener have a lot in common, and we both experienced quite the same breakup, so I can see where this is coming from. Not being able to trust your partner sucks for real. Exactly. Because I think from Alex's point of view, it's like, we've been through the same thing. So, and I trust you completely. So if I can trust you, why can't you trust me? Kind of thing, right? But it's also the thing of the listener just hasn't processed it in the way that he has. And that is valid. Saku, introduce Alex as listener to Dantes. He's literally a therapist and supportive. He might be able to help the listener. That is true. That's a very psychological perspective, because people take trauma and interpret it in their own way. Some take it to the heart and are really traumatized, and some move on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. All humans are different, and how they process things are different. When I was watching the video, I got so angry with Alex's listener, and I remember turning off the video in the middle. Wow. Yeah, I mean, because when you see things from one perspective, you're like, why don't you see it from my perspective? You know what I mean? Sometimes it can be really frustrating, but at the same time, you need to kind of step back and have an open mind and be like, okay, I need to understand where you're coming from, and I need to understand why you're coming from that perspective in order for us to reach a middle ground, you know? The series' next events is kind of writing itself in this live stream. I mean, I might take inspiration from what we talk about here, but we'll see. We will see. I don't know until I write it, because sometimes, actually a lot of the times, the listeners really do. No, the characters really surprise me. Will the conclusion be the last audio of his story? Probably not, because he has an arc to finish, but there's also more that can come from it, you know? That audio hit hard for me because I'm currently going through the same thing. Oh man. Well, unlike my angsty self, I really hope that you can sort things out. And I hope that you can heal. I also threw my phone because of that audio, but then I remembered my phone is new, so I just threw myself. That's funny. I love that. That's actually hilarious. I remember listening to Alex's fight video and gasping at some of the things the listener said. Yeah, they were both kind of oof. They were both kind of oof. That's the best way I can describe it. I feel Alex, since it hurts when someone doesn't trust you, and I can understand why his perspective on how the listener feels about him going out changes. Breakup was sad, but understandable. Yes, exactly. I was so mad about the audio that I called my best friend and started ranting about it to her. Wow. Damn. That makes me feel really good. That makes me feel really good. From the ending of Bastard Warrior on Friday to waking up on Saturday to the Alex video. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. I was like, damn, double whammy. Breakups are super hard, but sometimes it's for the best. Also, the entire audio gives me sometimes the best way to love someone is to let them go. Yeah, that's kind of where I was, like, in Alex's headspace when I was writing that. Like, he loves them so much that he doesn't mind if they are happier without him. Your voice is more light than usual. It's not bad, it's cute. Oh, I think it's just because I'm talking a lot. It tends to do that when I talk a lot. I love how Saku answers all of our questions and laughs at our pain. Because I knew that it would cause a lot of pain. Like, I knew it, but at the same time, it's nice to be validated in my opinion that it will cause pain. But did they really break up? I don't know. It's quite ambiguous right now, isn't it? How about Alex's listener goes to Luca for some advice about the trust issue? I don't think listener... Yeah, I don't think Alex's listener and Luca know each other. Saku, who's your favorite character out of all of them? Out of all of my characters, I get asked this a lot, but I can never come up with a... Like, none of them. None of them and all of them. Because they are all really, really great to write. This is Andrew's breakup all over again, but, like, reasonable this time. Yep. I remember that I got frustrated to what listener said, and I was like, why the hell? That's your response, but I don't have control. Yeah. The listener was really butting heads with Alex because of their trust issues. Where do you get all of your ideas? From my mind. Well, and just from what I watch. Characters. And from people that I interact with as well. I like to observe, and then I take inspiration from other people and put them in my stories. Hi from the Netherlands. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello from England. And from everywhere else, actually. Since Niall is gone, is there going to be a new character? Zaros. Zaros is the new character. Oh, no, wait. Hold up. Wait. Let me see something here. No. Oh, hold up. Another character does need to... Oh, yeah, but not yet. Not yet. There will be another character that will come out. However, not yet, because the videos that are going to come out soon, well, I don't want to say soon, but the current audios that I'm on, considering where every character is right now, is gonna take a while. Because of the collaboration efforts. It takes a long time for me to make these audios. So I don't know when the next character is going to be out, but I also don't want to put more work on my plate that doesn't need to be there, you know what I mean? Saku afraid to give spoilers in the flow. No, I'm very good at keeping spoilers away. Does everyone else do a full-on drama when you listen to Saku's audios? That would be great if you did. We're getting more, so get ready for more pain. Yes. Collabs? Your audios are so comforting, but also hella stressful. I love that. That's perfect. Perfect. Saku, you look like you're Filipino on your Insta. I am not Filipino at all. Saku is bathing in his viewers' tears right now. Yes, I am. And I love it. Is it hard to make the kissing sound? I get that question a lot too. No. No, I just kiss my hand. Very easy. What is the story behind the Noble Child's audio? I'm a little curious to know what the angst is between the listener and Zaros. Frenemies or just enemies? I guess you will see. You'll find out. Is there a Discord server that I'm missing out on? It is pinned. Some would say he's too good at not spoiling anything. I'm Sam. Yes, I don't spoil anything. How's your cat? He's great. Saku, will you put Easter eggs on some of the audio so we can think about the whole day? I mean, I always do. I always do. New Xanthus audio when? Soon. Do you enjoy the feeling of having thousands of people ripping off their hair? Oh, ripping the hair off their scalp due to your last video. Yes. Your audios are really unique and I love it. Thank you. I remember telling my BF about Alex's recent audio title and I scared him out. The listeners know each other or connected somehow? Some are, yes. I mean, if you understand if the characters are connected, then some listeners will be connected as well. We need to talk about Dantes. I feel we barely know him and now there's a chance he could be gone. I will say nothing. Saku, have you been taking care of yourself though? Eating well and drinking well? Yes and yes. Thank you for the question. I am not going to try Welsh. Is Dantes alive? Yes. I feel for Alex, I feel like everyone needs to deal with their relationship related issues before they decide to go on another relationship because their partners don't deserve to suffer like this. Exactly. Exactly. That's one of the directions I was coming from when I was writing Alex. Please, the hunter needs him. Your voice is so smooth today. I love it. Ah, thanks. What is Matthias's ethnicity? Ethnicity? English? Yeah, English. I drew every listener in my style. Nice. I should try listening into the lives more often. I'm getting new Saku lore every few minutes. Oh yeah, you get a lot in these lives. I can never remember them because I just talk. And my brain just doesn't work that way. I'm looking forward to Jonah's series. The last video was so good. I kind of relate to it because I watch streamers playing Elden Ring. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that you said that actually, because I was hoping that it did sound like Elden Ring. Like the whole soundscape of the game I made. So Cardinal Reign is not a game. Like it doesn't exist. But the gameplay I made by myself with the hope of it sounding like Elden Ring. So I'm really glad that you picked up on that. Saku, what would you do if Kamari won't get out of your room while you're recording and he just keeps sitting on your desktop? I'll close my door. Saku is gonna make us sweat before releasing another Xanthus audio. Yep. I always have a hard time sleeping at night, but your sleeping aid videos really help me a lot. I just want to let you know that I'm grateful for every video that you've made for us. Aww. I'm so glad that they've been able to help you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here. Will we ever get more info on Luca's parents? Not sure. I don't know. Saku, have you got your driving license? I don't drive. Is the listener in Xanthus' story male or female, and are they shorter than him? That is completely up to interpretation. All of my audios are M4A. So, yes. So they are you, technically. In a way, kind of. Will Jonah play Cyberpunk 2077? Probably. When Elias's audio is finished, do you think we will get an AU of a life where him and listener meet, but as him as a university student? Oh, like if he never went into the gang? Honestly, that's a really good idea. I have been thinking about doing AUs of the characters in a way to just kind of expand their character and how they would be like in different situations. So I feel like if Elias's or when Elias's audio when his series ends, I think I will do that. I think I would do that. Uh how tall is Dantes? I think I made him like 6'2". I think he's around 6'2". Hmm. Opinions on dad jokes, they make me roll my eyes, but I like them. What's an AU? An alternative universe. So something that's not canon. Just like a little fun side story. No, wait, Saku, please don't do anything to Elias. Hey, what happens to Elias is completely out of my hands. Completely out of my hands. That's y'all. Saku, I hope you know that your storylines are amazing and we can see the hard work you put into every word you say. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Let's see. Can you do an American accent? Yes. Kind of, actually. I think, who? We got Luca, we got Kaysen. Look at Luca's series, Kaysen series, Isaac series. Who else is American? Elias. Yeah. Those series. What if Isaac's parents never died? Yeah, that would be a good AU, wouldn't it? He would be a completely different person. But also, if Isaac's parents never died, it's possible that he would have never met Andrew. Because he would have never gone to study law. Maybe. He would have maybe pursued his own thing. Is as an English person, I get mocked when I say y'all. You know what? I kind of do too. Because it's like, you're English. Why are you using y'all? You know? I'm like, what? It's a part of my vernacular. Sako, could we get canons of the options we don't choose? I would like to see the endings you sketch up alternatively. So what I'm going to do for Elias's series is that when it's completely finished, I'm going to make a flowchart of all of the possible outcomes that could have happened. And maybe you can choose a part that you want to see, you know, that you missed out on. Isaac is very much given Batman. Yes, I've read a lot of comments like that too. Is it just me who thinks each character sounds completely different? I'm glad. I'm honestly glad, because that's one of my biggest fears when it comes to these audios, because I'm only one person and I haven't really branched out or studied the way that my voice can be. So some characters may sound relatively similar. And there's only like so many accents that I can do as well. I don't like y'all and I'm American. I am 5'6", yes. Surely you map out Elias's timeline like a murder mystery board with the red string and everything. I don't know, we'll see. Tracy, why are you calling me out like that, man? Damn. I'm currently decorating my room and I wish to draw you and hang it on my wall. May I have your permission? Hey, you don't need my permission for that. If it's your drawing, hang it on your wall. Go for it. Can we talk about how Elias punched the customer at McDonald's? Like, multitask. I always forgot about that. Yeah, he's hot-headed, but he's also loyal. How do you manage to even plot so many different stories all at once and connect some of the characters? That's impressive. It's mind-bending is what it is. Very mind-bending. To the point where I have to keep papers and keep books and also refer to the crumpets who have way better memory than me to make sure that everything stays consistent. So it's a lot. It's a lot of it's a lot of mind. What's it? Gambling is not the right word. It's a lot of mind juggling. Thank you, Jesus. My friend has like a strong British accent, and the amount of time she gets asked to say water is same. I feel your friend. I get it completely. I actually want to be a voice actor in the future, so I'm definitely going to work on my voice. Who knows, maybe I'll be doing audios too. Hey, good luck. Good luck with it. I love the two different dichotomies of mods. Gambling, question mark, question mark, question mark. Gambling, heart. I remember when I first found your account, I thought you used voice changers. No, I have never used a voice changer. Sako, who's your favorite couple? Ooh, my favorite couple? Ooh, that's hard. That's difficult. I think my favorite couple might be... I quite like Luca. I quite like Luca's couple. It's like the... I think maybe it's because it is so perfect. I think Luca and Kaysen. Yeah. Yeah. I literally just found out that all of your characters connected, and now my mind is blown. I probably need like an entire map on how they're connected. Oh yeah, there's a website that Blue made called Sakuverse.com. You can see some connections there. And it's great. It's amazing. Have you ever thought about being a voice actor? Because I think you will do it damn well. I mean, I am technically a voice actor. I've done professional work. Well, yeah, so I am, but I just don't do it because I'm just so focused on this. Let's see. You should do bloopers video one day. All of my bloopers are on my Patreon. Just because I mean, I could add them, but the only one that I have really added is Luca's at the end of part 0. Just because they were hilarious and I couldn't not share them. We say water like that, but then she said to an American person, but you don't have electric kettles. I cried. I mapped out the Sakuverse story characters and sat my friends down and made them listen to me. I love that. I love that. Season 2 of Professor Marston. Wow. Season 2 of Professor Marston started in 2021. Yeah, a long time ago, man. Which characters are physically strong? Xanthus, Dantus, Kaysen, Savik, extremely strong. Those are the top ones. Oh, Elias would actually be pretty strong too. Andrew's listener seems more bold and aggressive, while Xanthus seems more reserved personality-wise. What kind of people are the listeners as characters in your mind? Well, honestly, I do give them... That is quite accurate. I do give them some kind of... I give them some kind of personality. As much as I would like it to be a blank slate, I can't really do much with the series if they are completely blank slate. So they have to have some agency in the story, you know? What sport does Kaysen play? Volleyball. Isaac with his 8-pack. Yes, Isaac would also be quite strong. Because he opened the pickle jar, didn't he? Is Isaac good at hand-to-hand combat? Yeah, I feel like he would be. I feel so guilty as a listener knowing Isaac and Andrew were together but separated. Both are extremely smart, but I will never enter a garden again thanks to Isaac's backstory. Oh, yeah. I completely get that. Okay, I just checked out the map on the Sakoverse website, and I'm not sure if I'm more confused or intrigued. Hey, both is good. It's good to have both. What is Elias's last name? Not saying. What would Andrew's deal breaker be? Oh, I am not sure. I feel like he would have a lot. I actually really enjoy when listeners have personality and identity. It makes it easier for me to get into their perspective. Yeah. Because it's all about, like, everything that I do, it's about fantasy and it's about escapism, right? So if the listener is different to you, that's fine too, because then you could see it from a third perspective, or you could try to see it from the listener's perspective. You know, completely up to you. Saku, you literally saved my life. My English was bad AF till you appeared. You improved my grammar. Honestly, I'm really glad that I managed to do that, but also at the same time, I am probably one of the worst people to... Well, actually, grammar written, I would say great, but speaking, no. Unless it's like Andrew. I've been listening to you since 2021. Time goes so fast. So fast. I feel bad for my bedroom wall. From the way I make faces at it while listening to these audios. Yeah, I've heard that some people do that. I love it. I like drawing the listener for each guy, and they're so unique because they aren't ever the same. That's great. Yeah, I try to make listeners not the same. Because then it would be so boring, right? So boring. Is Elias's last name important to the plot, or you just didn't think of one? Oh no, I already have one. I'm just not telling you. Are we never really seeing Andrew? What do you mean? You saw him a few weeks ago. Middle Eastern or South Asian? Nah, I wouldn't be able to do those accents. I mean, because of Zarius and Xanthus, everyone in my class started to get concerned about my grammar. Oh yeah, Zarius is actually... Yeah, Zarius and Xanthus and Andrew are really good characters to learn grammar from. Do you play any sports? No. Andrew proposal audio? Maybe. What is Kaysen's volleyball position? No idea. What is Isaac's last name? Wait, have I said this? Because I know what it is. But I don't think I've said it. You know what? I'm gonna err on the side of caution. And say I don't know. Oh, I have. Okay, I have. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I did. Yeah, his surname is Rhodes. So his full name is Isaac Rhodes. That's funny. Give me 1 second. Because we don't have any more. I think it's the chocolate oatmeal biscuits we don't have. And there's something else that we don't have that I was really craving the other day. What was it? And I was really sad that I couldn't dip it in my tea. It was the chocolate oatmeal biscuits. But there was another one that we don't have. What is it? I can't think of it. Bugger. I don't know. Whatever. No, we have Biscoff. I just didn't want to open them. Let's see. I first saw your channel on someone reacting to your Professor audio. Her reactions were so funny. Yeah, I've probably watched it. I think I know which one you're talking about. I love seeing people's reactions to it is hilarious because I cringe at them. Like, really cringe at them. Because, like, back then, I feel like back then, the whole, like, ASMR VA space was different. It was quite different. With the content that we were making, and I wasn't necessarily thinking about series or thinking about how I would want to, how I would want the English, oh my god, how I'd, slow down, take a breather. I did not know how I was going to continue if I was going to make more series, so I wasn't thinking about I guess I think I'm gonna make up a word here. Watchability. Right? You get what I mean? So when I go back, and the fact that it's my most watched video too is like, oh god. You know, it's so cringy. It's so cringy. But yeah, it is what it is, you know, and I can't complain because Andrew is my golden child. So yeah, a lot of people found my channel through Andrew, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Viewability. Well, it's like rewatching, to like the rewatch. I know there's a word for it. I just can't think of it. He's made like one TikTok. Yeah, I haven't made any TikToks, man. What was... Okay, the biscuit is really starting to annoy me because I can't think of the other biscuit that I wanted. Damn it. Man, I'll think of it later. Replayability. It's replay. Replay. That was the word. My god. Okay. Hi, Saku. I just wanted to express how much I appreciate your hard work. Someone mentioned BF ASMR a few months ago and I got curious and such. Andrew was the first to show up. I clicked and here I am. Well, thank you for being here. See, Andrew brings them all in. All of them. You're literally so unique in the scene, to be honest. I literally go on and on about how much you stand out from other creators. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, a lot of us are quite unique in the way that we do things. I'm just really focused on, well, trying anyway, to focus on story that is also entertaining, but that also kind of meets the requirements of where I am in the space too. So, you know, a lot of kissy, a lot of hugs, a lot of love, and a lot of angst. You know what I mean? Let's see. Usually I despise teacher-student trope. Teacher-student type of tropes, but I'd say you have done a pretty good job with Andrew. Thank you. I didn't want to make it a typical trope of like, oh, they get to go. Well, it kind of was in the beginning because I wasn't really thinking about how to expand it because I didn't know that I could. And then when I did start to, I was like, ooh, I could do some really interesting things here. Like, if it was in a real situation, this would be really bad to, like, parents who knew, to other students who knew, to his colleagues, and look what happened. You come for the kiss, you come for the kithers, and stay for the angst? Yes. Yes! Yandere boyfriend brought me to your YouTube? Oh, if only Oxy was here. I remember introducing a friend of mine to you through Andrew, and she was obsessed, and we used to talk about your audios through the whole lesson. Damn. Do you sometimes cringe when you're recording, like, kissing moments? Because sometimes I imagine the person recording kissing the mic and having to stop watching the video to take a moment. Oh, I mean, I've done it so much now that it's just It's just something that I have to do now. But of course I cringe internally. But I don't kiss the mic, I kiss my hand. I think kissing the mic it feels weird. I love the stories, and I also find it really awesome how the stories intertwine, which I didn't expect. Funnily enough, I haven't even watched the Professor one yet. Wow! That's actually, you're definitely in the minority. Also, thank you for being here, and thank you for enjoying the stories. I love putting what's the word? I love putting Easter eggs. I love putting breadcrumbs into all of my videos, because when I see, oh, this happened in this audio, which kind of ties up with this audio, and it's so cute. I love it. I am turning 30 next year. Don't remind me, man. God damn it. I got to know you through Andrew, and I really can't explain how much comfort your audios have brought me in such a short amount of time. Thank you so much for doing what you do. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I was able to help in some kind of way. I just love making stories. I love making audios, and if it's escapism for you, if it's comfort for you, great. If you need to cry, because sometimes people pen it up, and if you need it as a vehicle to cry, I'm glad that it helped. Let's see. Oh, Xanthus brought you here? Yeah, I'm not surprised by that either. Do people in real life sometimes just hear you making some of these audios? Was it awkward at first? No, because, no, not really. Saku wants that yandere video to die so bad that it backfires. Oh no, it doesn't backfire. He's in the trash. I love talking about it, because I love the way that it riles up Oxy. My first audio I heard from you was the Stroke Professor series, and soon after I became obsessed. I wasn't able to listen to any other voice actors since I met you. Oh wow. Thank you for staying, and thank you for the support. How long have I been making audio? Read! How long have you been making audios? Since 2020. Since, I think, since 2020. Originally, I first started by making Japanese voice acting audios, just to, like, try out my Japanese. But then, well, I'm here now, making these. I love when I binge your videos and make connections to other audios, like, oh my god, I know what this is from. I love that. Love it. Let's see. Does any of your family or friends know your YouTube channel? Yes. What's wrong with 30? I'm 32 and still look like I'm 20 because of my face. Oh no, same. I get ID'd all the time, which is great. Let's see. Has anyone recognized your voice in real? No, because it sounds different. Saka looks like a teen. I really do, bro. I definitely use your audios to make myself cry, because I cannot for the life of me cry even at the worst moments. Yeah, I know that some people are like that. Like, they need an external source. It's really great writing, and I think I came here from a collaboration on another audio, but I can't remember which one exactly, but I'm glad I found you. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Let's see. You seriously have no idea the way my mouth dropped through the floor when I realized Andrew used to date Isaac. Right? I think that was one of my best, like, connections. Because I was like, well, technically, I could make this happen. And I did. Everyone loves Isaac and Andrew's relationship, but I feel jealous. Yeah, I know it's a mixed bag, knowing that, like, two of your favorite characters used to date. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not actually British, man. Damn. Sokka's gonna be young forever. Well, I wish. Would you ever stop making these audios? It depends. It depends, because YouTube seems to be going through a really weird thing when it comes to VAs recently. It's not even recently, actually. It's been for a while now. YouTube, like, flagging videos that are completely safe, completely fine. Thankfully, my my YouTube channel has been okay for the most part. Last year in January, my whole channel got demonetized for literally no reason. And I had to go on Twitter, and thank goodness for the crumpets on Twitter and for other people who were supporting me, who kind of like made a little noise for YouTube to support to have a look at my channel and be like, oh, we made a mistake, you're remonetized again. So, and it's been happening. I know so many VAs who are getting hit with unfair limitations and unfair demonetizations. So it's very unstable to make audios. So I have to make sure that everything that I make is... I have to make sure that everything follows the guidelines to a T, which I do every single time. But also, there are some things in the guidelines that aren't... They're not concise. They're very subjective. And depending on the person who's reviewing it, it can go either way. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this for a long time, because it all depends on stability. Because I don't like the fact that every video that I upload, I fear if it gets hit with limitations, because this is my full-time job. This is my Patreon. It's my full-time job. This is how I'm sustaining myself. So yeah, it depends. If I'm still able to, or if the core of my audios become audio dramas, not necessarily romance, then I might continue. But if the romance genre is getting stigmatized by YouTube, then I may have to do something else, or I may have to just move strictly to Patreon. Let's see. The day Saku stops making these audios is the day I will stop using the internet. I'll be grieving forever. Well, I mean, they're always going to be up here. Well, actually, no, it depends on YouTube, I guess. I will be surprised if there will be a season 3 with Andrew. I will be surprised if there will be a season 3 with Andrew. I think if that does come along, it won't be for a long time, because I think I ended Andrew. I mean, I know the kind of influence he has on my channel, because he is my golden child. A lot of you are here because of him. But at the same time, I kind of got sick of voicing him a lot. And I got sick of people asking for him all the time. So I was like, yeah, I think he's done. He's concluded now. Damn, what you guys are experiencing is crazy. Hope it gets better. I hope it gets better too. Hope you end up doing this for a long time. You're really talented in this field. You're amazing at what you do, and you bring so many people joy and comfort. Thank you so much. Oh no, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. I mean, I wouldn't be here making stories if not for you. YouTube is getting really bad these days with their limits. Honestly, some of my favorite people got demonetized. Like, it's just so upsetting. Yeah, it's upsetting to all of us. It just sucks. So I need to make sure that I continue to basically behave in YouTube's eyes. How is Zarus connected to the Sakuverse? He probably isn't going to be, because it's a new world that he's in. Like, a completely new world, new timeline, like new dates, everything. Xanthus will get an official birthday when his series ends. I might actually do Dantis in the same stream. I think Saku spoiled us with Andrew, though he gave us 2 seasons despite being tired of voicing him. Yeah, I think at the end of the first season, I was like, there's more story that I can explore with Andrew, but I don't really want to. But at the same time, I was like, you know what, let's just give it a shot. Let's just see what happens. And I did. And I quite like where his story is currently, because he lost a lot, but yet he still has hope. It is tied up in a bow, but I can also explore more if I wanted to. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. Hi Saku, yeah, remember when Andrew's story was finished, you were so happy while we were crying? Yes! I was like, it's over! He's over! He's done! Get him in the back now! You know? Don't have to think about him anymore. A lot of smaller VAs are getting demonetized and I'm upset because I've seen it discourage many of them from uploading. Yeah, we're all very, very discouraged from uploading anything because we don't know if we're gonna get hit. And it takes me so much time. I put so much time and work into my audios, and then for them to get limited or just demonetized completely, like, then what's the point? So we'll see. We'll see. What drives your ideas to write your stories? Do you ever get inspiration from shows or movies? I get inspiration from everything, but sometimes I get inspiration from a certain type of conflict that could come up. So I kind of base it. So I kind of make a conflict that I want to explore and then write the lead up to it. And that, it's just so fun. It's so fun. So fun. And the fact that I can do this as my job is just crazy. What about Alex? Is there any hope at all that he and the listener can, like, work it out? Or is it really over? Well, I guess you'll see. I swear you're so talented at making these. The amount of times that I've had to stop the audios because I was too flustered with your lines with the characters, I ended up blushing like crazy. Yeah, some of the things that the characters say, kind of proud of them in some instances. But at the same time, I also just cringe. Because it's like, I would never say this. Zarus may get related to Xanthus or Dontis? No, probably not. Like, he's in a completely different universe. Do you sometimes have to go back to previous videos to remember how the character you're voicing sounds? All the time. All the time. Because my voice fluctuates. And it depends on what time of day I voice them. Because if I voice someone in the morning, like when I just wake up, then my voice will be completely deep. It will be much deeper. So when I wake up, that's the time to voice like Isaac, for example. But I always have to reference back to my old videos. When will you read? When will you upload Alex's next audio? No idea. I just know one of these stories is gonna crush us all so much harder than the rest, and I don't think I would survive. Ooh. Well, I'm always up for a challenge. I always like to up the ante. Or in this case, up the angsty. It's just mad because some ASMR people post content that is quite risky, but that's what their channel is about. Like YSF, for example, I love him, but his content is sometimes risky. Yeah, I mean, for me, there are some things that just shouldn't be on YouTube. But that's just my opinion. YouTube will never get rid of the crumpets. If they demonetize him, they will never, ever hear the end of me. Well, I'm glad. Thank you so much. How long, mods that are here, how long are you thinking of... How long will you be available for? Let me know. Because I may end in 15 or I may end in 45. It's all different. It could be either or. Because I do miss this. I do miss it a lot. Ah, this song was perfect for me to get closer to the mic. It's like it was almost meant to be. So Isaac voice is Saku voice in the morning? I'll take note of that. Yes, pretty much. You always told me this week my mom wasn't feeling so great, so I was taking care of her, but she's feeling much better. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear. Kason, Andrew, Xanthus, they are smooth with these pickup lines, yeah. And I am not. I just voice them. Like, if I was in a situation where I had to use a pickup line, I would be standing there for like 10 minutes. I can stay for 45 more at most. Would prefer 15. I'm good with either. Is available all day. Okay, well, I think... Well, actually, let me have a look at something very quickly. The last one was... Oh, well, I've already kind of Have I? Yeah. Okay, let's say... half an hour more, then. As a nice medium. Do you get nervous before starting to stream? Yes, I was very nervous. Very nervous before starting the stream. I was like, kind of... I was shaking a little, to be honest. What got you into making audios? Japanese voice acting audios. But what made me continue is just stories. I love making stories. I love writing. It's honestly my passion. Oh, is your number one ASM artist? Well, thank you for continuing to be here. Can you speak Spanish? I remember that one of your audios in Andrew's series, the waiter spoke Spanish. Oh, they spoke Italian. But I can't speak either. Any other fantasy character you want to do? I want to do all of them. I want to do all the fantasy characters. All of them. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Who's been your favorite character to write the story for and voiceover? It's not Andrew. God, it's not Andrew. Then it's never Andrew. Who I liked voicing. I quite like voicing Elias. Elias is pretty, he's pretty fun to voice. 'Cause he kind of sounds like me, but different, I guess. Yeah. But no, I do like voicing Luca too. Of course. Of course, Bunny Boy. Love voicing him. It's so fun to voice. Because it's just different energies, you know? Do you have any favorite ASMR artists? I don't listen to ASMR myself, so I don't really have any favorites. Did Isaac admire Listener when they were asleep? Probably. Saku, have you voiced a character in video games before? No. I really want to have Saku voice one of my characters when I get to being able to make bigger stories. Ah, thank you. Well, I mean, I'll keep it in mind. Keep it on the back burner. I mean, right now, oh god, with the collaborations that I have to do, I'm so busy. But one day. Which of your characters is most like you? Honestly, I share a lot of similarities with a lot of the characters because I put a lot of me into them. So Luca for sure. Jonah. And Luca, Jonah, and Alex, I think, are most like me. It's not just ASMR anymore. No, I don't consider myself an ASMR artist. I really don't. I just consider myself a voice actor who makes audios. Because I used to be like real close to the mic and I was just like talking really low and stuff, and that was how I did the emotion and like the shouting and stuff, which doesn't really make sense, you know, as ASMR. Well, I mean, no, like as a situation, like if I wanted it to be something real, people don't talk like this, you know, not in day-to-day situations. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make it a VA, like just as normal as possible, as realistic as possible. Wait, when did I say I would delete Isaac? I never said that. Saku, do you have books? Because I know you absolutely hate reading, but do you use them for sound effects? Oh yeah, I mean there's books in the house. I use, like in Isaac's audio. I mean, in any audio that has books in it, I record the books. Do you write every one of the scripts you use? Yes, every single one. Every single script I write. That's why it takes so long to do everything. I am the writer, I am the director, I am the editor, I am the sound effects, like I'm the Foley artist. I am everything. Luca Blooper really made my day. I was so giddy and happy that we listeners get to hear Sako trying to nail Luca high-pitched voice at the end of his story. Oh, yeah, that's honestly one of my favorite blooper reels, because I didn't realize how good it was until I listened to it back and I was like, this is good. Like, this one is one of my favorite ones. Because I couldn't say, what was it? Aura? Because the way that it's shaped in the mouth is so different. With an accent that is not mine, you know? Come to think of it, the background of every audio feels so real. How do you do it? A lot of layering, a lot of ambience, a lot of movement, and a lot of space. Because ambience needs space. Or recently, actually, recently I've kind of changed the way that I create my audios. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but the way that I make the way that I edit the audios is different. It used to be quite mono, so it was a narrow spatial field. But now, because it's stereo, it's widened the space, so now everything sounds like it's around you, you know? Who's the hardest character for you to write? Ooh, it depends on the sun. Okay, full transparency, it is so hard for me to write fluff. It is so difficult for me to write just pure fluff. Because there's no conflict, you know? Oh, Kindred, hey, what's up? Thanks for coming, hi. Do you record sound effects or do you buy them? It's a mix of both. Sako is a cat too. Hairballs to confirm it. Yes, that's so funny though, because I didn't realize that I did that until I listened to it back. Sako, how do you recover from writer's block? I watch a lot of movies. I watch TV shows, because they're the only things really that kind of inspires me to continue making stories. Because by absorbing another person's story, it's like, how would I have done that? And that kind of reignites the flame for me. I'm not confident enough to do stereo background yet. Don't worry, I'm still learning. It's a learning curve that you can learn for free, and it's great. We live for the fluff though. Yes, but I live for the angst. I'm not so fluent with English, so when I started listening to Zaris, I was like, what the fuck is this language? Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, I wrote him like that for a reason, because of who he is. Maybe I'm tweaking, but didn't you say something about not being able to taste coriander, and Andrew can't either? Yeah, I have that stupid gene where coriander tastes like soap to me. Fluff contradicts with Saku's natural love for angst. Yes, it does. Absolutely. To be honest, when I first discovered Saku, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But now it's been almost 2 years, and it's crazy to think how my life would be so weird without listening every— Wow! Thank you for being here for that long. That means so much. What's your favorite genre in writing? Fantasy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I hate angst, but I literally keep replaying it like it's my favorite audio. I have a love-hate relationship with them. I think a lot of people do. They have a love-hate relationship with angst because they don't want it, but they secretly do, you know. They really do. They just don't want to admit it. The poor naan bread with coriander on it. Yeah, I can't. Literally, my own cuisine, my own background cuisine, I cannot even eat. Your last video was so crazy. I know it was, and I love it. Every time I listen to Isaac, I had to stop myself and try to not cry and imagine I'm like, "Aw, that's cute." Nora and Saku collab is gonna break us. Hey, I wouldn't mind collabing with Nora. I've checked out his stuff. I like his stuff. I've been listening to you for a good 2 years and a half. Wow. Damn, so many OGs here. That's crazy. Thank you. I think I've been doing this for what? I've been doing this for 3 years now. I like angst, but only if I'm making it. Other than that, I'm sickened by it. Yeah, I mean, in any kind of context, angst is mwah, chef's kiss, so good. You know, now I feel like I want to try coriander to see if I have the stupid gene. I mean, go for it. There's only one way to know, right? Wait, you're Indian? Yes, I'm Indian. The way the listener kept talking back to Neil was so stressful. Yeah, it was great to write it though. I was here when you decided to name the fandom Crumpets. Oh, does anyone remember when it used to be when someone was trying to, and I know exactly who it was, who was trying to coin the term Z-Simps? I hated that, man. Nah. That was not gonna fly. And I'm so glad that it didn't. Yeah, Amelie. I'm stuck with your channel since Santa's first came out. Wow. That's a long time. Good night, those who are going to sleep. Saku, do you watch VTubers? Would try being one. I do not watch any VTubers. I probably won't be one because I don't think it's for me. I really don't. I love writing angst. I get so much joy out of causing my readers to have great emotion. Right, that is exactly my thing. I love it. I love it so much. And to know that all of you enjoy the stories that I create, it honestly makes my day, and it just allows me to keep writing and keep doing what I love. So then you get your fluff or your angst or a bit of both. I was here for Andrew's first audio. I remember being so put off by it, but now he's my favorite. Yeah, I've read some of those comments like, oh, this is cringe, but I like it, you know? Will we ever get a video when listener meets Luke's parents? Honestly, I've been thinking about this. And when it comes to parents, I don't think I'm going to have any parents in any of my audios. Specifically because my audios are M4A. And there's a lot of things that can happen if it was M4M. So no parents. Like specifically with Andrew's parents as well. Like if Andrew's series was M4M, oof. Oh, that would be quite the episode of meeting his parents. You know? I have to say your videos have the most detailed dialogues and roleplays ever. I love the dedication, also diction and tone of it. Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Oh yeah, apart from Zaris' audio, exactly. Because gender doesn't matter. In their world, gender means nothing. You love who you love. That's just a part of their culture. Do you mess up a lot when you record audios? Yes, every time. What does M4M mean? And what's the difference? M4M, yeah, which is, yeah, what the mods have said. M4M is male character written for a male listener, and M4A is a male character written for everyone, basically. It means for all people. Are you gonna make more series of Andrew? Probably not. It's very unlikely. I feel like your take on the Professor X listener trope, your story was probably the most realistic. I was trying. Why would meeting Andrew's parents be M4M? No. It wouldn't be M4M with meeting Andrew's parents. It's what would happen if it was M4M that would change the course of the video. Because Andrew's parents are very conservative. And when it comes to let's like LGBTQ+, they will not be supportive. So if Andrew comes back with say like a cis female, they wouldn't really bat an eye. But if he comes back with anyone who's, you know, who's on or who's a part of LGBTQ+, they would have some words. They would not like it. I would live for the drama, of course. That'd be great to explore. Andrew finally blowing up at his parents, being like, stop dictating my life. This is my life. I will love who I love. Get away from me. You know? Oof. No more Andrew. Last time I heard that, we got an hour-long audio. Well, technically, what I said, I didn't say no more Andrew, period. I said no more Andrew when it comes to series. One-shots, it's all up in the air. I don't mind that. Like, every now and then is fine. Imagine if someone made an animated series to go... That, honestly, is, like, one of my dreams. That would be insane. There was a... And I always bring up this, this example because I was so surprised when I saw it. There's a person on TikTok called JR Straws, and they made a like a little animation of Isaac's story, just a snippet of it, and it was amazing. I was so shocked, but I was so happy to see it, that someone took their time to make that, you know. Ugh, insane. I remember my first one I listened to was the one where you comforted us because of the thunderstorm. That was the one that got me into your channel. Yeah, I really did like making that one. That one was really nice. Who is Andrew's brother? I don't know. Is Andrew's brother Isaac? That would be really weird, consider they dated. Oh wait, did I miss that thing? Tracy. You should take a break now and then. I do take breaks. I do play Warframe and I do watch Game of Thrones in my break. Yes. Sako, you're really Indian? Gosh, your accent is so beautiful. It's because I'm British. I was born and raised in England, so of course I have this. Of course I have this accent. What does Isaac adore the most about Listener? What does he adore the most? Probably the perseverance. I think he might find it inspiring. Yeah, I think he finds it quite inspiring. The vocal fry when saying Tracy? Well, I didn't even realize that. Who animated your audio? I'm trying to look for them on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it's J Us Draws. Ridiculous. It was so good, so good. If you ever came to India, what is the first thing you would do? Eat. British and Indian, a product of colonization. I get where the need for eggs comes from. Yes. It was always meant to be. Whereas Elias, I miss him. He's in a safe house. He's just chilling. I like cheese. I don't. I'm quite lactose intolerant. Will we make an audio about Andrew's brother? Nope. Will there be... Will there be more case and one-shots? I don't know. Probably. Spicy foods are really popular in India. Yeah, and I can't handle spice. So I'm a fake Indian, man. How do you come up with your stories? A lot of inspiration from a lot of people, a lot of shows, a lot of movies. I take inspiration from everything. Mostly it's about themes that I like to explore. What countries would you like to visit? I would like to visit Japan, South Korea, Iceland, wait, Japan, South Korea, Iceland, Switzerland. Love to go to Switzerland. I want to go anywhere with mountains. That's what I want to do. With snow-tipped mountains. Indian food is great, but it does have a lot of coriander. Yeah, I know. That's why I say I'm a fake Indian. American Indian here. I'm so sad to say that I cannot eat spicy food. I've often described myself as a weird Indian. Don't worry, I get it. I completely get it. When I was younger, my brother used to say that I was adopted because I just couldn't take spice like everyone else. And at one point I was like, wait a minute. I actually might be adopted. Of course, that's what all the siblings do. And I don't blame him, because it's funny, in hindsight. I was about to say you should visit the Philippines, but then I remember the heat and insane traffic. Yeah, I probably would never go to the Philippines, because I don't handle heat. I hate heat so much. You're adopted. Yes, I think I am. I'm half Japanese, half Indian, and I still cannot handle spice. Oh, damn. Saku, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? For me, it's a no. Hot pineapple does not make sense to me. I used to just push through the pain, runny nose and teary eyes, but now I'm just used to it. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to add more spice. Saku, is your actual hair blonde? No, it is not. Well, are you from in India? I have no idea. I was born in England. I think all British people can't handle heat, including me. Yeah, but I have no English... Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have some... Well, no, I don't. Well, okay, wait. It depends. I have some Scottish ancestry somewhere. So I do have some, but I also... I mean, I don't know, man. Because I grew up with Indian cuisine, not British. Well, it's a mix of both. But I just personally can't handle spice. I have a low spice tolerance. Sarah, I think I am having an identity crisis. Yes. Saka the youngest? No, I'm middle. I'm the middle child. Why do almost all of your characters have rough relationships with their dads? No, I don't think they do. Not all of them. Luca doesn't. Kaysen doesn't. Jonah doesn't. Did I say Neil? I can't remember. Yeah, there's a few who don't. Yeah, tikka masala is both. That is very true. Tikka masala is British, fully. Like, but I don't know. It's weird. Can you speak Hindi? No. Not at all. I have, like, virtually no ties with my Indian side. It's just the cuisine, really. Oh, Egypt I would love to go to just to see the pyramids, I think. That's it. Or just the architecture. Ooh, butter chicken sounds amazing. Um, which one of your characters is closest to what you'd like in a partner? Ooh, good question. Who would I like in a partner? My characters. Let's have a look. What characters do I have? Okay, let's see. Who would be a great prospect for me? Probably Jonah and Kaysen. Yeah. Yeah, those two. Saku, if you visit India, you should try biryani. I would like to. Do you wear glasses? No. I have great vision. Did you watch Red, White, and Royal Blue? No, I have not. I probably don't intend to be honest. Choose your bachelors. Exactly. Saku, have you read Here You Are? Nope. What's your favorite book? I don't read. I like how I got these questions back to back. Jonah is an ideal type, isn't he? He really is. You're half Indian? Yes, I am. How many more minutes of the stream? Not many. So, if that's the case, I think we should start wrapping it up. So I have still, even now, have so much more in store for y'all. You don't understand. I think I have like 5 characters in development. 5. I have 5 characters in development. I think it's 5. It's 4 or 5. 4 or 5 characters in development. I'm currently working on 2 different audios. The next audio will come out next Saturday. And yeah, I will say it time and time again, and no matter how many times I say it, I don't think it will be enough. But thank you so much for supporting me, for allowing me to do this, for engaging with everything. It's just, it's wonderful, and it's almost surreal with the fact that I can do this for a living, and I can do my passion for a living. It's something that I never thought that I would have. And the Crumpet community, all of you, you are just so wonderful. You're so lovely. Like, you're just great people. I see in my comments, like if people are having a bad day or something, I see other people just saying, hey, I hope your day goes well. Or if it's their birthday, it's like, happy birthday. If people are about to go on a flight, it's like, oh, have a safe flight. Like, what? Y'all are crazy nice. You're just amazing. I love this community so much. And the fact that I have this community and y'all are here, y'all continue to be here, is just, it blows my mind. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for the continued support. You make me want to get up in the morning and continue this. You know, you make me want to continue. You make me want to keep making stories and make them even more angstier. And maybe, just maybe, if you're good, some fluff here and there as well, because you deserve it, of course. I'm never gonna stop doing fluff. I'm never gonna stop doing angst. Obviously, that is literally my DNA. But yes, just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the mods who have modded the stream. I know y'all kind of nervous about the YouTube streams, and rightly so, but Thank you for being here. Please, um, please send them your love because they take the time out of their day to mod these streams so that it's all safe and it's nice to be here and it's just nice to relax. So thank you, mods. Thank you so much. I love you all. And I'm not sure when I'm going to stream next. I don't know, but if there is a stream that's going to happen, I will likely put it in the community post as usual. If you want to follow me on my socials, the link is in the channel description. If you would like to join my Discord, then the link is pinned in the top of this chat. I love you all so much, so much. I wouldn't be here without you. And yeah, I guess that's it. So, I will love and leave you. I'll talk to you again soon. And yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And have a wonderful week ahead of you. I am cheering all of you on. Alright? I believe in ya. Bye. Bye-bye.